Hello YouTube. Welcome back. I missed last week. Last week I wasn't feeling very well, so I wasn't able to record. And I apologize for anyone who wanted to see those tips that I have for weight loss. And these tips are just for you to get started. These are some just suggestions, and I suggest that you research and you're comfortable with whatever you're trying. But these are some of the things that I did that was successful for me, and I'm just passing along the information that I learned. But you should always do your research and make sure that you feel comfortable and you discuss things with your doctor, especially if you have any type of health issues. But like I said, last week I wasn't able to record, so the video that I would have did for last week, I'll be doing this week. I was going to try to double up, but it's a couple of things that I want to do to my channel to help it be more productive. So I won't be doing 2 videos, and I was thinking about breaking it up to 3 and do just one for nutrition, a video for exercise, and then a video also for the mindset, in case people didn't want to watch the whole thing if they struggle with the exercise or if they struggle with the nutrition, that they can just watch those selected videos. Or if you guys would like for me to incorporate all 3 in the same video, and then I always put timestamps so you can skip through if you want to. But if you're watching, I would like for you to like, share, subscribe, and also comment if you don't mind, to support my channel. But let's get right into it. I have some notes here. So for nutrition, for weight loss too, you can use supplements. This will help you wherever you're deficient at. Like I said, I went and I got blood work done, and when I got my blood work done, what I did was I looked on there, and the doctor went over it with me. She said I was deficient in vitamin D, I was deficient in iron, and I also had problems with my polycystic ovarian syndrome, where I had polyps on my ovaries. So cystic, they turned cystic. Eggs went on outside of my ovaries. That's what I meant to say, not polyps. The cyst forming on the outside of my ovaries. I wasn't releasing the egg. This created hormonal imbalance. So I took folic acid to support my ovaries, and vitamin D, and I took some iron, and I did these things, and this is what helped balance me out, along with trying to exercise and also eat correctly. So with the nutrition part, I just added some supplements. This is something that I can intake in my body, in addition to the food that I was providing, through my nutritional plan. So I just added supplements to help me along the way, and I found out for myself that was beneficial. So this is how I use supplements to help me. I also take a lot of different other things, that the book that I read on polycystic ovarian syndrome, to support my my hormonal balance, to keep me well balanced, to support my hormones and whatever I was deficient in. I also found out that I was insulin resistant. So this was another thing for me to research and find out about. So this is why I implemented intermittent fasting. So through using your blood work from your doctor, you can figure out what you're deficient in and what areas you need to focus on if you want to provide yourself with additional supplements. And you can also find out, what foods are rich in iron, what foods are rich in vitamin D. But I needed the extra supplements for myself. Another tool for nutrition is using food scales. Food scales are good for people who want to cut down their portions and want to have only a portion size of a certain item. I use measuring cups as well. When I do my oatmeal, I don't guess. I don't guesstimate. I do the specific portion, and I cook my oatmeal as soft as I would like for it to be. And this is how I do it. I do it by the serving size to make sure that I'm getting the correct amount of servings. I don't want to overeat or overindulge. So that's how I do my oatmeal, especially with carbs, because I told you how on my other channel how carbs affect me. So I'm very limited on the ones that I intake, especially with the insulin resistance. Another weight loss tool is also, some people have to have surgery, like gastric sleeves or gastric bypass or something like, or gastric bands. I've known a couple of people who've done, one or the other, but this is not a quick fix. This is something that you still have to work at. This is something that you still have to implement and change your lifestyle in order to support this new change that you've made to your body. You have to learn how to do things all over again, and even have to be more strict on how you do things because of the invasive surgery that you have placed upon your body. So this is also a weight loss tool. You can go back and eat all the other stuff that you were eating before, and you'll gain all of it back. It won't come back as quickly because your stomach is smaller, but it'll cause problems for you, and this will wreak havoc on your body because you've already went through the drastic change of getting this surgery. And they take you through the process of making sure that you're ready and you're mentally prepared for this. But, often we go back to habits. We want things, and then once we get them, we get comfortable with it, and we don't want to do what it takes to maintain it. So this is why I say that surgery is a tool. Some people may feel like they need it. Some people may actually need it, but it's still a tool. It's not going to help you lose weight quickly. This is something that you still have to work with and work on, not work out, work with and work on in order to stay successful, because you got to learn how to eat correctly. And this is why I put that under the nutrition. You still have to learn how to nourish your body in a different way now, because things have changed. You can't do it in the same way. So for nutrition and supplements, things like food scales, measuring cups, this supports you on your weight loss journey, for weight loss tools. All right, so the next one that I want to do is exercise. Exercise isn't very complex for this week. Like I said, I had it for last week. I don't even really remember everything that I wanted to say. But the weight loss tools that you can use for exercise, of course, is you could go to the gym. If you're more comfortable working out at the gym, you'll be more successful at the gym. You can attend the gym. You can use weight loss. For your weight loss, you could use watches to track your workouts. To encourage, this one encourages me all the time. You haven't met your calorie goals for the day. I have mine set at 700, even though I exceeded with the workout, but my basic is just 700 for that day. Now, if I double it, and my exercise goal is like a hour a day, and it has stand goals, like to stand up and move around and stuff like that. But so you have your move goal, which mine is 700. I can raise it up. It doesn't matter. I just basically 700 is fine for me. Like I said, with exercise, I do a lot more than that. But my exercise goal is an hour a day. My stand goal, I don't even know what that one is, but I'm pretty sure it might be like 8 hours or something like that. But it's just to stand and move around, and I do that as well. But you can use your watches to track your progress for your workouts, track your calories, track your heart rate to make sure you're not too high or you're high enough. You can use weights, bands. I exercise programs. This is a lot of things that I used. I have a bench now, and I have a pull-up bar that I use. But these are tools that you can use to support you on your weight loss journey. If you don't like weights, you can use bands. And for exercise, it's all about the environment. It's all about preparing the environment, making sure your environment is good for you to work out, and the equipment, of course. So the environment would be the gym or your home in a certain area. Equipment can be the bands, the watches, whatever assists you. Some people like waist trainers. I don't care for them, but hey, that's just me. 3 hobbies. You can find active hobbies that you like to do. Bike riding, skating, walking, whatever interests you, just keep moving, and you can track those with these, burn the calories. You can track your progress and things like that, and that is very beneficial. Another weight loss tool is a scale. Now, if you're obsessive with things like that, I wouldn't suggest it, because we can't get obsessive with the weight. But the scale that I have, I don't just go by my weight. I go by my water weight, my muscle mass, my fat, and my bone density. Of course, it's not as accurate as a body scan, but it does put me in the right mindset, and it does help me to let me know if I'm gaining muscle but losing weight at the same time, and it's so balanced to where the scale isn't moving. Your mindset. You want to focus on the process. Learn as you go. Do your research. I'm telling you things that I might have tried, but you might want to find out something on your own. You may find out something different that works for you. Have non-scale goals. Don't just worry about the weight loss. Worry about how you feel as a whole. Buy a smaller pair of jeans that you may be able to fit in. Find non-scale goals, and I suggest stop celebrating with food. I don't believe in cheat meals. Some people do. I don't believe in cheat meals. At this point in my journey, it doesn't matter. In my lifestyle, I should say. It doesn't matter what I eat. I eat to fuel my body. I enjoy what I eat. I make sure it tastes good. But I don't have to have the snacks and all of that other stuff. I'm pretty set with doing what I've been doing now. Like I said, use the scale to gauge your progress as a whole. I suggest getting the water weight so you can look at those different things, so you're not just focused on, oh, did I lose some weight today? Oh, I gained some water weight, so that might be where the weight is coming from, especially as women, because we retain a lot of water throughout the month, especially special times of the month. Y'all know what I mean. Make those small changes so you can analyze them. You can research. You can see if it's working, and you can either stop doing that and change it, or you can add to it to make it more effective. Now, when I say that, I started eating meat and vegetables, and I said that's all I want to do is eat meat and vegetables, no fried foods. So I added oatmeal because I thought that'd be beneficial to my body, and also to help with my fiber and stuff like that, my digestion. So I did add oatmeal, but me just eating the meat and the vegetables didn't make the scale move in the way that I needed it to move. It was kind of like teeter-tottering. So I told y'all I was insulin resistant, and for a long time I did not eat. I wasn't mindful about the things that I was eating. I wasn't making good choices in food. I was eating a lot of processed foods again. So I felt like, okay, I'm eating the meat and the vegetables, and it's working somewhat, but now it's kind of trying to stall. So I put myself on an intermittent fasting schedule. So I ate I fast for 18. I eat for 6. No matter when I do it consistently during the week at the same time at work. But on the weekends, whenever I start eating, it's 6 hours from that. I eat my last meal. After that, nothing else. And I stick to that. And this is what I do. So I had to do the meat and vegetables first. It was working. Wasn't working as effective as I needed it to work. So I added the intermittent fasting. And this would boost it, you know, my weight loss and propel me forward. And I started to see a gradual change. It wasn't like, oh, wow, I was dropping off. But it did help. Yeah, but you got to get your body, it takes 2 weeks for your body to adapt to whatever you're doing. So you have to give it some time to actually start working. You might have to add calories, take calories away. You might not be putting enough. You might need to track them until you learn exactly what satiates you and makes you feel good. I eat intuitively. I don't sit there and measure. I don't count calories. I know what's good for me. I know what's not, because I've been doing this for a minute. So I don't have to sit here and be like, oh, well, let me put this in. Is that 2,500 calories? I don't do it. I eat until I'm full. I eat and I make sure my body has what I feel like it needs. And that's how I do it. But that's just me. And that's all I have. So research, non-scale goals, and experimenting with the mindset. And this is just trying something that's safe. I wouldn't say try something that's not safe. Try something that's safe. Try new exercises. Try removing a certain thing that you like that you feel is halting your weight loss, like cheese or something like that. You know, do these little things to keep you going, and they'll work out for you. So that's my exercise, my nutrition, and my mindset. And I would like to thank you for watching again. And please like, share, and subscribe to my channel to support my channel. If you have any comments, please leave them. If you have any suggestions, anything that you want me to maybe explain to you to help you move you in the right direction, just let me know. All right, you guys, have a great day.